So guys, before we get started, don't forget we do have that amazing discount code thanks to Tier 0 Games going on right now. And all you have to do is put in ZWGames5 to get 5% discount on your total order at tier0games.com. The links will be in the description below.
Good morning YouTube, Dal here from Zeph War Games, bringing you another news leak, and today we have the brand new art type, another one coming in, or speculated to come in selection 10. Now I have no idea about this art type at all. I know there's a couple of people that do it, come from Link Vrains, but basically it is a brand new Link Vrains art type. I have no idea what it is. I have no idea how the effects work, so I'm going to go through them now as we can see them. So we've got Sand Seed Genesis Lucky, level 1 Earth Plant Normal Monster, 0 attack, 600 defense, a seed that can be harvested from the sacred tree once every 1,000 years. It is said to become the guardian spirit of its land after a millennium. So, ominous start already. They start off with a vanilla monster. We then got Sandvine Maiden, level 1 Earth Plant Effect Monster, 0 attack, 0 defense. You can only use this first effect of this card's name once per turn. When your opponent activates a card or effect that targets a plant monster or monsters, so nice, slightly generic, you control that was special summoned from the extra deck. Quick effect, you can special summon this card from the hand, and if you do, negate the effect. Number 2, your opponent cannot target SUNAVALONS and Savine spell and traps you control with card effects. Nice. So it looks like they're called the SUNAVALONS. Sandseed Shadow, level 1 Earth Plant Effect Monster, 0 attack, 400 defense. You can only use this card's first and second effect once per turn. If you control a plant normal monster, you can special summon this card from the hand. You can banish this card from the graveyard, then target one of your linked level 2, your linked link 2 or lower SUNAVALONS or Sunvine monsters. You cannot special summon monsters for the rest of the turn except plant monsters. Also special summon one of the monsters with the same name from your extra deck, but its effects are negated. Nice. Sandseed Twin, level 2 Earth Plant Effect Monster, attack 0, defense 800. Only use this card's first and second effect once per turn. If this card is normal or special, you can control a SUNAVALONS Link monster. You can target one level 4 or lower plant normal monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Number 2, you can banish this card from the graveyard and one link monster you control. If there are 2 or more plant link monsters with the same name in your graveyard, special summon one of them. I'm not seeing a boss monster as of yet, so this will be interesting. SUNAVALONS Dryas, Link 1 Earth Plant Link Effect Monster, attack 0, link is bottom, just says bottom, so I'm assuming just straight down. Material is 1 level 4 or lower plant monster, nice, slightly generic. If this card is link summoned to the extra monster zone by using Sunseed Genesis Lucky as material, you can add one Sunvine spell or trap from your deck to your hand. Cool. Cannot be targeted for attacks, but does not prevent your opponent from attacking directly. Interesting. Once per turn, if you take battle or effect damage, you can gain an equal amount of life points, and if you do, special summon one Sunvine monster from your extra deck. So your opponent attacks directly, they deal 3,000 damage, you gain that 3,000 damage back, and then special summon a Sunvine monster. I like it. SUNAVALONS Dradiers, link 2 Earth Plant Link Effect Monster, attack 0, links bottom left, bottom right, materials 2 plant monsters including a SUNAVALONS Link monster. Cannot be targeted for attacks, but does not prevent your opponent from attacking directly. Up to twice per turn, if you take battle or effect damage, you gain an equal amount of life points, and if you do, summon one Sunvine monster from your extra deck. Oh, that's cool. So it looks like the tree's getting better. SUNAVALONS Dradenom, link 3 Earth Plant Link Effect Monster, attack 0, links bottom left, bottom right, and bottom. Materials 2 plus plant monsters, again nice and generic. Cannot be targeted for attacks, but does not prevent your opponent from attacking directly. Up to twice per turn. If you take battle or effect damage, you gain an equal amount of life points, and if you do, special summon one Sunvine monster from your extra deck. Once per turn, when a monster this card points to is targeted for an attack, you can negate that attack, and if you do, move the attack target to another of your main monster zones. So basically what it looks like from me to the link monsters is it's just like don't let them be on the field when you enter your battle phase. There's a Link 4. This looks cool. Oh, this looks really nice. SUNAVALON Draternite? I think I got that right. Link 4, Earth, Plant, Link, Effect Monster, Attack 0, Links, Top, Bottom Left, Bottom, and Bottom Right. Link 2 plus Link Monsters. If this card is Link summoned, you can add one SUNAVALON spell or trap from your deck to your hand. Cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects and cannot be targeted for attacks, but does not prevent them from attacking directly. Once per turn, you contribute one Link monster this card points to. Destroy cards your opponent controls up to the treatment monster's Link range. That's nice. Non-target destruction. Nice. But it doesn't have that effect. Oh, that's a shame. If it had the effect of, like, your opponent can't, like, when you take damage, you just special summon one, that would have been so much better. Vine Gardener. Looks like the one we got for the fossils, doesn't it? Like the Stone Warrior or something like that. Anyway, it's a Link 1 Earth Plant Link Effect Monster. That's weird. It looks like a rock monster. Oh, a bit of rock and plant. Still cool. Attack 600. Link is top. Material 1 plant normal monster. If a SUNAVALON Link monster or monsters you control leaves the field by card effect, destroy this card. Ooh. When an attack is declared involving this card linked to a SUNAVALON Link monster and an opponent's monster. What? How does that work? When an attack is declared involving this card linked to a SUNAVALON Link monster and an opponent's monster. But if his Link marker is top, how you then have to get special summon a Link monster below it, which you can't do if it's Link. I don't know, maybe I'm missing it. You can activate this effect, half the battle damage you take from that battle. Not so great anyway. When this card is destroyed by battle, you can activate this effect, end the battle phase after the end of damage step. Okay. Vine Healer. Level 1 Earth Plant Link Effect Monster. Attack 600. Link top. Materials 1 plant normal monster. If a SUNAVALON Link monster or monsters you control leaves the field by card effect, destroy this card. If this card is special summoned, you can target one SUNAVALON Link monster on the field. Gain life points equal to its rank times 300. Okay, that's alright. When your plant Link monster inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can gain 600 life points. So gain life points basically. Vine Thrasher. This looks badass. Link 1 Earth Plant Link Effect Monster. Attack 800. Link is bottom. Materials 1 plant normal monster. If a SUNAVALON Link monster or monsters you control leaves the field by a card effect, you destroy this card. If this card is special summoned, you can target one SUNAVALON monster on the field. This card gains attack equal to its Link rating times 800. Nice. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, you can special summon that monster to your zone. A Link monster points to, but its effects are negated. Vine Shrine. Continuous spell card. Activate this card by sending one card from your hand to the graveyard while you control a SUNAVALON Link monster. If you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck except you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck except plant monsters. Once per turn, you can special summon one level 4 or lower plant normal monster from your graveyard. Okay, fine. Once per turn, during your opponent's end phase, you can send this face-up card to the graveyard, then target one continuous trap in your graveyard and set it. That's kind of cool, because it's generic. Any continuous trap you want. And then finally, SUNAVALON Blooming. Again, looks beautiful. Continuous trap card. You can only activate one card with this card's name per turn. You can only use this card's second effect once per turn. When this card is activated, if you control a Link 4 or higher plant Link monster, you can negate the effects of all face-up monsters your opponent currently controls. If your plant Link monster battles during damage calculation, you can make it gain attack equal to the total attack of all monsters it points to until the end of this turn. Okay. Now, Joe knows this art type a lot better than me. He seems quite happy with it. He says it's one of his favourite art types from Brains, so it looks like there's going to be a lot of support for it. It is coming out as one of the decks in Selection 10, so we do have 6 decks remaining, but it looks like this art type is not complete. To me, it's not complete. It's got way more to go, but it's got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 cards been revealed for this, so I'm hoping that we could get a 200 card set and every art type gets 20 cards, whether that be new cards or reprints, whatever. But it's nice to see a new art type come from Selection 10 as well. It means it's not just going to be all old art type support, and it is kind of like existing anime support that might not have even been considered. So maybe we see some fossil as well, which would be really, really cool. Anyway, again, just another short, sweet, simple video to kind of go through the cards that have been revealed today. It's basically like your early morning news breaker from Yu-Gi-Oh! But for now, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Till next time, guys, as absolutely always, stay safe and happy dueling.
So guys, before we get started, don't forget we do have that amazing discount code thanks to Tier 0 Games going on right now. And all you have to do is put in ZW Games 5 to get 5% discount on your total order at tier0games.com. The links will be in the description below.